Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gopala, Govinda Rama Madana, Mohana, 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 Jaya Jaya, Gurudev Jaya Jaya, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya, Gurudev Jaya Jaya, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya, Gurudev Jaya Jaya, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya, Srila Prabhupada. Haribo. So, Haribol. So, I'm going to read a quote from Bhagavad Gita. It's called 37. One who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mine engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this, there is no doubt. So, the reason this verse is being said, it's because people, they don't have faith that God is controlled or controlled. Everything is controlled by God. So people think that when we're here, we think everything is in our possession, is in our control. So actually, it's not the fact. You know, we're so limitless and we're so powerless that we don't even control our own body. You know how people get sick? So there's always forces that are more powerful than us. So the devotee, he understands this. So unless a person understand that everything is owned and controlled by God, then it is hard for him to engage in devotional service or service to God. The real service to God, first you have to understand that first we are not our physical body, we are not our mind, so we are not our thoughts. So thoughts can change, and it could easily be changed. And it's people think, when you think, like, oh, I think it's like this. So actually, it's not, and we have, because we have this imperfect senses and perception, we tend to think of the wrong things. So that the devotee of God, the person who actually sees that everything and everything belongs to God, and he sees other living entities in connection with God, then it is hard for him to engage in devotional service or actually render service to God. So ulitin ko ulit yung verse, one who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mine engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. So everything is coming or everything is happening. It's not by accident. Everything is being controlled, by God. Not personally, but, because God has, like the government, the president has secretary, and the secretary has secretaries, and he has cabinets, and the cabinets take care of the different departments, like the water, the energy, transportation, etc., etc., education and public service. So God is also like that. He doesn't have to personally get involved with the different activities and controlled in every planet or in every situation. So it is like here in the earth, we have Mother Nature taking care of everything. They're giving us the air that we breathe, the food that we eat, to sustain our situation here, our living comfort and discomfort. Typhoon and everything comes with it. It's like a package. So we should always think in the sense of His magnanimous, God's power. Sometimes people, like the atheists, they think that, "Oh, where's God? Show me God." They think everything is being worked here through science, or through chemicals, interaction, the Big Bang Theory. They think everything just banged up and suddenly we have Earth, we have cows, we have people, But they don't understand the mystic and the opulence of God. God doesn't have to be here. He's everywhere. And by His energy, everything happens. It's not like, there are different planets and everything, and every one of them is being sustained. They float, and in every planet there's activities, there's individuals, there's, just like we have here. We have plants, we have animals, and none of us can create any of these animals or any of these plants. So who creates it's God. It's given to us here so we can live here. And this planet, it's temporary, very temporary. I was in the cemetery today early this morning, and I just saw this old friend, and he goes like, "Wow, you're so old." Yeah, yeah, you too. So it's like it's actually a short period of time, but in reality, it's you think everything here stays forever, but it doesn't work that way. We have experienced it personally. We have seen our grandmothers, or not even our grandmothers, mothers of our grandmothers. We don't even know them. So what happened to them is they come and they go. So we should realize this in every day in our life, that we're not here permanently. Whatever we do here, it's all temporary. We come here, we study, from baby body, we go to, the young body to, older, and then, by the time we don't even notice it, we're like, myself, like, wow, I'm 60 years old. I used to be 16. And now I'm 60, so, time flies, and before you know it, you'll be gone. And you'll be just part of history. I don't even think that you'll be part of history, that nobody even noticed you. So we should always appreciate the mystic and opulence power of God. Because by His grace and mercy, we can come out of this cycle of repeated birth and death. The reason why we're here, right? We come here to die. We're here, we're born, and soon we'll die. The body will die. So this is a transitory place where we keep going on. Unless we engage in the service of God, then we'll be trapped into this cycle of repeated birth and death. We'll be suffering, repeated birth and death, enjoying, suffering. It's never ending. We've been doing this for a long, long time. Who knows, thousands of years we've been doing this, or thousands of lifetime, not to speak of, we don't even remember each one of them, which is a mercy from God, actually. Could you imagine if we remember all the sufferings that we had in the past? Then I don't think we have a life to live today. Imagine if you have like cut, or you got shot or whatever. So all those pains. Could you imagine you keep remembering all those pains and coming out of this world on a tiny hole, trying to squeeze out? That's not fun. That's that's very uncomfortable situation. So that's why the teacher, or our teacher, or the representative of God, comes here to remind us that this is not our place. This is not our eternal place. This is just temporary. And they try to educate us by telling us that there is a solution to this problem. The problem of repeated birth and death, the suffering. So they come here to teach us that there's a way to get out of this misery of repeated birth and death. Suffering from old age, from birth, diseases, old age, and death. So it's not a very pleasant situation to be in. It's just like being heartbroken, the pain, there's so much pain. That's why some people, they try to commit suicide. They try to end the suffering. But that's not the solution. The suicide thing, it's not a solution. But still, you still have to be rebirth, because you had to finish up whatever you left off. Because when a person commits suicide, he still some time to live, but he tried to cut it out short. So he's put into a temporary situation where, it's a suffering situation also, because you don't have a body, but you the person, is hanging around, cannot do anything. So the chanting of the holy name can solve all these problems. Lord Chaitanya came here 500 years ago to tell us that there is more to it than the situation that we have here. There's more life to it, There's a way. And in this age of quarrel, chaos, and confusion, is by chanting God's name. Even Jesus, in the Bible, it says, "Our help, our help is in your name." So we should have this desire, the desire to be engaged in God's service. That way, the knowledge will be imparted to us through His representative. And by then, you understand that everything belongs to God, and God has all the power to do everything that you want. He even has the power for you not to know Him, if you choose so. So the opulence and the mystic power of God, I would read again. One who is factually convinced of his opulence and mystic power One who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mine engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. So we should have faith that when God says that, by my mystic power over my opulence, He could do everything. He could get you out of this situation. He could let you stay here if you want, So the title of our lecture is the mystic and opulence of God, or the Supreme. So if you don't have any question, I think we should chant more. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, 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 Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada. 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 Haribo, thank you. Have a nice day.